Hey guys, this is Sven and welcome to the first episode of Dota 2 Art Weekly, where we showcase community art. Think of this first episode as an anomaly, as we're here to announce the winners of the Sven contest. Next week we will start showcasing non-Sven related art, so if you already sent something in, fret not, as there is still a chance we will showcase it. As for the Sven related art, holy monkey balls Batman, you guys sent in some ridiculously good art. As I talk about the scale we went by, you'll see some of the art we picked. At the end, I will talk about some of our favorites. Regardless of whether I talk about them or not, they will be featured in a news post on our website, which you can visit at any time. Some people were a little turned off by this contest, but we wanted to make clear that you didn't have to have any artistic talent at all. Here's how we judge the submissions. If you sent in Sven art and we could tell you could draw well, we judged you based on quality and creativity. If you submitted a stick figure or something of similar fashion, we judged you based on creativity and cleverness. Surprisingly enough, we didn't really get too many of this kind of art, which is a real shame because a lot of these submitters didn't take too much time out of their day to create their art, but they still took those few minutes to submit something that was clever or well thought out. And thus, they shall get a set. Speaking of that, we were originally anticipating giving out around 10 sets, but since you guys submitted so much quality art, we've had to more than triple that estimate, thus driving me broke in the process. Okay, so let's go over a few in particular that we really loved. Remember that the rest of the art will be featured on our website and the submitters will be contacted via private message on our forums. First, we have a piece by Martos. It portrays Reeves drawing the Sven set for me. Not gonna lie, I laughed out loud when I read Reeves' back, which says, "I survived the nerd bird flu." Very original. Second is a submission from Kung Fu Panda. This one is an amazing submission based on Sven's Christmas adventure. We've actually contacted this artist to see if he'll let us use this as the thumbnail for the rest of the advent calendar, as it would be perfect. Third, we have an amazing piece by Veritas Vincent. It shows Sven fighting Dragon Knight. This is a ridiculously high quality submission and I cannot fathom how it's possible to draw this well. Next is a submission from Aoi Kalulu that shows Sven standing on Roshan's back. This is a great submission as well, and if you go to his blog, you can see the process screenshots, which is really fascinating to look at. And just a side note, but I did notice that almost every submission that shows our logo uses our old one. Just thought I'd let you guys know that. Fifth is a submission from Makusu and is one of my favorites, as the creativity is off the charts. When we released the video announcing the contest, we made clear that Stickman would be accepted. This shows Sven himself drawing a Stickman. So good. Next is a submission from Umta. This is a high quality drawing showing Sven leaning on his sword. The lighting in this creates dramatic effect which gives Sven that sense of epicness. Seventh is an art piece by Trung TH. This is another piece that shows this artist knows exactly what they're doing. Sven's stance stands out to me as he looks quite menacing. I'm also a big fan of the vibrant colors and very detailed textures. Eighth is a submission from Drash. It shows Sven in his basic armor pining for the Warrior's Retribution set. I was absolutely blown away by the creativity of this art. It even shows Sven's sidekick Wisp standing nearby a sign that claims his armor is coming soon too. I wish. Next we have some art from Thorin. It was quite refreshing to receive submissions using traditional mediums, and this one takes the cake. The artist puts a lot of time and effort creating different compositions for our hero, and the way he colored everything with markers is very impressive. Lastly, we have a submission from Jelly Gardo, and it is easily my favorite of all the submissions. When we released our video announcing the contest, I stated that you guys should get your creative juices flowing. Here you can see the artist took that device quite literally, as Sven is clearly holding some creative juice himself. This just goes to show you that as long as your submission was creative, it had a good chance to be selected. Thanks for making me laugh, Jelly Gardo. You and your art are awesome. To see the rest of the art selected and each artist's portfolios, head on down to our website. Thanks to Sajidine for organizing this entire series and sorting through all the submissions. Next week, you guys can expect to see the weekly series kick off with your general submissions. So be sure to check the link in the description to submit that beautiful art of yours. Thanks again for all your awesome submissions, and until next time, this is Sven signing out.